The professor is dead and the X-Men are mourning him for the second time.
Daddy issues for sure.
Yeah, how dare they be attached to the man that took them in when the world shunned them and looked after them and taught them how to better themselves.
Yeah, losers. Except Cyclops, he's gorgeous.
But once again, someone intrudes their mourning. No, not a bad guy this time, but an FBI agent. Turns out, the FBI agent knows Scott.
Lucky him.
And back at the school, some other random turns up, aka Matt Murdock's, aka Daredevil's partner-in-law, Foggy Nelson. Turns out that McWheels had a will, and you know what? I was about to go on a convenient tangent, like it's just so happened that he left his will to the only superhero law firm in town. But I mean, to be fair, McWheels probably read everyone's mind and was like, wait, the dude's Daredevil, let's go with him. Anyways, McWheels has left the school and property with the team, with Scott as administrator. What else has been left with the school? Oh, nothing much, just a device that has the power to bring the Juggernaut back from the Crimson Cosmos. You have to say it like that because both words start with a C, but it does. It brings Juggernaut back from the Crimson Cosmos.
Please stop that.
No. Anyways, Jughead's like, rah, 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 I want to kill McWheels, and everyone's like, well, that's gonna be pretty hard. Jughead's like, rah, 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 I wanted to be the one to kill him. Let's tussle. So they tussle, and I normally just go with the flow in these issues, but here I was all like, Juggy's definitely going to somehow come across the grave, and he does, which means I was right, because I'm awesome. I'm basically Destiny from X-Men. If you're only following along with these videos, don't worry, we'll get to her. She's in the future issues, which only I know because I can read the future, because I'm awesome like Destiny.
Get on with it.
Right, anyway, there's a pivotal point here where Juggy could just have dust his hands off and go, well, he's dead. My work here is done. I'm going off to bother somebody else. But it could have all been over. Seriously, all done. But Irrelevant Angel flies in and this really could have ended here. Juggy could have been on his way, but Irrelevant Angel chooses this time of all times to attempt to make his mark and potshots Juggy. Like, the dude doesn't even feel it, but is like, well, if you're all going to be like that, let's finish this, shall we? So to bring back his complete irrelevance, Angel is now Juggy's hostage, but Juggy can feel the pull of a familiar mental jab.
At least he wasn't irrelevant. He made a difference, just in a bad way.
So we've alluded to this, but McWheels before his death was working with Jean on developing her telepathic skills, so it's her first real attempt in this regard, but honestly, totally disregards previous canon that Jughead's helmet stops that cold. The Juggernaut threatens Jean, stop or I'll crush this bird dude, so Jean stops, but oh no, how will the X-Men defeat the unstoppable Juggernaut? Mute point, because he's sucked back into the Crimson Cosmos.
Wait. What? Why?
So the excuse is that knowing his stepbrother's evilness, McWheels had arranged for the effects of the device that brings him back to wear off if he wasn't otherwise treated by the professor. Like, McWheels is still dead and still saving the X-Men on a regular basis. It's Deus Ex Machina at its worst. It really just... Anyway, the FBI guy turns up casually, like the superhero fight didn't just break out, and is all like, hey, yeah, cool, you guys now own the school, and you can finally take your lives back into your hand, but hey, you should totally disband and go your separate ways to help prevent the spread of evil mutantness across the country. And Psyche is all like, nah, he's got a point, even though the FBI agent who said it didn't really have a point. Therefore, as deputy leader, he orders them all to start packing. So the guy who was trusted with the X-Men decides that the X-Men can no longer exist as a team. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. It's been nice working with you.
Go suck it.
Issue 47.
Wait, I thought it was over.
Nah, the team have split up, so we're getting an Iceman and Beast adventure in their attempts to stop the spread of evil mutantness by going to see a show, a hypnotist called the Mahayogi, but it's booked out, so the writers insert some bullies to fight to fill out a few pages, but then they do get tickets to the show because of a cancellation, so like, what was even the point? Anyway, it turns out that the Mahayogi is, oh man, I can't believe this guy's back. What did he call himself? Merlin? I thought it was just a one-off. Remember him?
Wait. Was he the one who took them to a magical fantasy land?
Yes, and he tried to marry Token Gene, so he's hypnotizing people. Duh. To make an army, and Beast and Iceman are like, not cool, except for Iceman, who is technically always cool. I'm sorry for that joke, by the way. And they tussle, and like last time, this dude can pretty much do anything, like make floor panels stick to Beast's feet, but is limited by the protagonist's plot armor. Iceman freezes some electrical equipment and reflects some of the magic the Mahayogi is throwing around, causing him to spiral, upsetting him and releasing his hypnotic hold over the crowd, and eventually being sucked into a magic void. So yeah, cool. Just like Iceman. Issue 48, and it's Token Gene and Pew Pew Eye's turn. And, nice.
Please, she's not that hot. Look at all those curves. Gross.
You're just saying that because you're a stick figure. Pew Pew Eye seems to like them.
Take that back. You take that back and die.
Anyways, Token Gene is doing some modelling work because, to stop the spread of evil mutantness, and Pew Pew Eye turns up an hour early, to stop the spread of evil mutantness. But all the other girls are like, hubba, me like you. Let's go spread something else.
Get away from him.
Gene has the same reaction, just a little less irrational. So the ex-pair are pretending to be a couple because, romantic tension, and they have to stop the spread of evil mutantness. But oh no, these guys turn up to steal radio equipment.
In the name of evil mutantness?
No, they just... Look, I don't even know at this stage. They just want robot parts, I guess, because they're robots. But they tussle. This guy does ultrasonics, this guy does thermal, and this guy does breathing exercises for pregnant women. But Token Gene catches the ultrasonic one just as it tries and flees. And despite her being new to telepathy and the dude being a robot, she somehow reads its, quote, brain, unquote. They follow it to its headquarters to find the head honcho. This guy, Quasimodo, which I crap you not stands for Quasi-Motivational Destruct Organism. I see they did a lot of that back then, like the Mahayogi guy was originally called Merlin. They take these famous figures and pretend, hey, this could have been the real person behind the myth, but then the storyline sucks and we never hear from them again. Anyway, this dude was created by the Mad Thinker, a Fantastic Four villain, and is now building a robot army. And even though there is another short story about Beast to fill out the issue, they dead set wrap this story up in one page. Quasi goes, I don't want to fight you, I'm getting in my escape vessel and releasing the dam. Token Gene and Pew Pew Eyes go, let's get out of here, and they do, and everything is alright. Weird. But those two should totally hook up.
Don't even go there.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this approach, please like and subscribe for more videos. And remember, if you're interested in reading the full story, the easiest way is to sign up to Marvel Unlimited at marvel.com/unlimited. I need to breathe.